Few cars have a history as fascinating as the Jeep Willys, a vehicle born out of the urgent need to overcome challenges during World War II, which went on to become a symbol of resilience, freedom, and adventure. Back then, the U.S. Army needed something different, a vehicle that was lightweight, durable, easy to repair, and capable of tackling any terrain, whether mud, snow, deserts, or dense forests. They issued a challenge to automakers: create this miracle car in just 49 days. It seemed like an impossible mission, but three companies stepped up to the task: Bantam, Willys Overland, and Ford. Bantam was the first to present a functional prototype, but the company was too small to handle large-scale production. As a result, the U.S. government passed the plans to the other two automakers, who refined the design and brought the Willys MB to life. It was a vehicle that seemed simple but concealed mechanical brilliance. Weighing just over 590 kilograms, it featured four-wheel drive, a reliable engine, a foldable windshield, and a design that prioritized function above all else. That's when the story of one of the world's most legendary vehicles began. On the battlefield, the Jeep Willys became the troops' hero. It wasn't just a means of transportation, it was the soldier's all-purpose tool. The Jeep served as an ambulance to carry the wounded, a platform for mounted machine guns, a reconnaissance vehicle, and even a mobile command post for officers. Its toughness was so impressive that soldiers joked it could do anything except fly. If it broke down in the middle of nowhere, all it took was a few basic tools to fix it. Many soldiers could dismantle and reassemble the Jeep in minutes, like a giant puzzle. The Jeep was so essential to the war effort that General Dwight D. Eisenhower, one of the key figures in the Allied victory, stated that it was one of the most important tools for winning the conflict. The little vehicle participated in nearly every major campaign, from the scorching sands of North Africa to the beaches of Normandy and the icy terrains of Europe. It crossed rivers, climbed mountains, and faced extreme conditions with an ease that seemed almost magical. When the war ended, the Jeep Willys found a new purpose in civilian life. It left the battlefields to conquer farms, trails, and dirt roads. Thus, the Willys CJ, the civilian Jeep, was born in 1945. It retained the simplicity and ruggedness of the military model, but was now tailored for farmers, ranchers, and anyone who needed a reliable vehicle to handle tough terrains. Soon, the Jeep gained fame as an adventure car, adopted by explorers, travelers, and people who wanted to disconnect from cities and explore the great outdoors. In Brazil, the Jeep Willys began production in the 1950s and quickly became a hit. It was perfect for the country's interior conditions, where roads were practically non-existent, and the vehicle's strength made all the difference. Farmers used the Jeep to transport goods, navigate rough terrain, and even as a daily work tool. Over time, the Willys became a part of Brazilian culture and left its mark on generations as the car that could go where no one else could. The influence of the Jeep Willys was so profound that it shaped the future of modern SUVs. Almost everything we see today in utility vehicles, like 4x4 drive, rugged suspension, and a function-oriented design, has its roots in this small car born for war. But the Willys isn't just a vehicle with a technical legacy, it's a symbol of freedom. When you see a Jeep climbing mountains or tackling challenging trails, it's impossible not to think of the indomitable spirit of the Willys, the car that was created to overcome challenges and ended up conquering the world. More than just a car, the Jeep Willys represents a way of life, a way of facing obstacles with courage and determination. It was created in a time of extreme need, but transcended its original purpose to become an icon. A reminder that, with ingenuity and persistence, it's possible to tackle any terrain, whether real or metaphorical. The Jeep Willys isn't just history. It's a living legend that continues to inspire adventurers around the globe to explore the unknown and push their own limits.